sunshine. Okay. Okay. Hey, what's up? How are you doing? Gotta get this makeup off my face, shawty. Y'all, these readings been knocking me the fuck out. I'm gonna be having no energy afterwards, so my apologies if I be kind of like lately a bit distant. I'll get on and just do like one video or something. I've been trying to do a better job at managing my energy levels and not overgiving, because I used to have a tendency of doing that, and I'm like, ain't no point to be making 1,000 videos for most of the people that subscribe to me be in and out watching when they feel like it. So let me be more intentional and make sure the right people get their message, and that's that. But anyways, for the greater good of all in harmony, let me get these messages out to you, sunshine. Anybody else, if I decide to do a collective reading tonight, I could have been absolutely anywhere else, but I'm here. I guess so much thanks for all the people who placed this thing once again that made this move possible. It's truly an honor to do this work. I give thanks to our spirit guides, angels, ancestors, gurus, guides, deities, whatever the fuck y'all be working with or talking to. Over here, we just say God, spirit, you know what I'm saying, universe type shit. I give thanks for whatever is out there assisting and supporting y'all, protecting y'all, all of us, and allowing us to use our gifts to make the team reach the dream work. I ask that these messages are accurate and on point, and that any person that does not want sunshine to know what it is she's supposed to know, or the rest of the collective that could be watching me tonight, we find out exactly what we need to know. Okay, not even what we want to hear, but what should be said is said, and what should be spoken is spoken. And we also protected from any spell work, light, dark, black, white, negative, evil eye energy, anything that could be wanting to harm us or send some bad juju because we are doing this type of work, okay, or wanting us to just shit, maybe harm ourselves or use us to hurt each other. We return to sender that shit and block and banish it and rebuke it. All right. Sunshine, Asheo, so Motabi is done. Let's get into it, girl. It was crazy because I had lit a candle earlier when I first went live, and I didn't even take the live down. I forgot. And then the candle just went out. The little baby candle just went out that I had going originally for you. So that was full circling. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I return to sender any negative funny shit because I'm doing this reading for sunshine, and anybody trying to harm her, any evil eyes, bad juju, any person, place, or thing watching her or her journey, or me or anybody collective that's not supposed to know what it is coming next for us, that's not even supposed to be aware of what we're doing, maybe even the fuck aware of us. I banish, block, and rebuke these motherfuckers. Returning to sender. They're not welcome. You must go now. I share you. Anything that's trying to get in the way of her journey, that's trying to stop her, block her from doing what she's been called to do, turn that shit to sender 10,000 fold. Anything trying to block me or you, Return to sin for anybody trying to send her any harm or negative spell work, energy, not wanting her to succeed and do her thing. Myself included, anybody in the collective that has a real mission that is divine, masculine, or feminine, aka just a child of God, doing God's work, is protected at all costs. Watching this video, and after this video, you will be hit with any negative energy that you sent, or good. Okay? Let's get into it, y'all. So, Sunshine, may you please rewrite the question in this chat that you originally had? And it don't matter if they ain't watched this video, just for sending any goddamn bullshit, and they ain't on no mission, automatic return to sender. If they didn't know, if they were unaware, return it to source and return it to sender, so that energy can be used for a greater purpose. If they were fully aware and they were trying to send you or me or somebody something, you guys, if you're watching this, and they were trying to cause you harm, they were trying to cause you a downfall, they were trying to cause you, if they were evil eyeing you or sending y'all bad juju, anybody who's trying to cause you something, they don't have to have a face. We're just going to send that energy back during this live stream as well. And they wanted to cause you homelessness, or they wanted to cause you to lose your job or your security or your sanity, whatever it is. After this live stream, it don't matter if they don't watch it, the energy is going back. Okay, so just want to make that clear. But yeah, Sunshine, rewrite the question that you had, or you can write a new question if you want while we here. And then we're going to get started. He said, how do I fully emerge into this beautiful butterfly with this shift you finally created without being tainted by other people's negative energy? Ooh, I love that question. Let's get into it. We're going to use my deck, and the timer will start after I pull out all the cards. So at basically 10, once we get into 10 minutes, we'll start the timer. Just going to kind of shuffle. I like that question. Let me see. I'll pin that. Oh, whatever, man. Shit, I don't give a fuck if something was trying to attack me through my cat. That shit is returned to you too. Or trying to attack you. That shit is returned to a sender. Or attack through moon to attack me. That shit is returned to sender too. Or anybody in this damn house. Or anybody in my family, friend circle. Or anything inside of me. All returned to sender. Ashayo. So what to be. Caring and helping. And I return that shit to source. Like if it was anything just trying to like be destructive or distortive in any of us, honestly. Destructive or distorted masculine energy in any of us. Action was trying to come out. Also ask for 3 divine white light bubbles to be, or just white light bubbles to be placed around us, around our auric field, different chakras, so nothing can block them, or energy levels, or stop what's coming in for us. I ask that all evil eyes and wicked eyes from now on, from this day moving forward, are blinded and are distracted from what God has for us, what we're manifesting, materializing, what we're working on. Symbol to be. All right, bet. We're 10 minutes in. Let's go. Okay. Caring, helping, compassion. Caring, helping, compassion. I'm gonna put a little spotlight on it. Okay, literally making a new. Oh, you said I'm literally making a new way for yourself, for yourself to be with God fully, no with no distraction. Just need some protection and good juju to push me up to do that swing. Okay, bad. So you just want to know how to like step in your power without shit motherfuckers trying to take it away from you or send you some bad juju. So you know, well, first off, you're always going to be in a spiritual warfare. Okay, yeah, tower card. I'm gonna put one more. I always put four. You just have to be quicker at being able to like detect the shit. Like having, you know, I was talking about your auric field. You might need to do like more spiritual baths or something like that. That's a great way to protect yourself. And we learned in the Depth of Divine Feminine class how to do this, you know, properly as well. Um, so definitely keeping your spiritual hygiene on point, so then you can even detect where the attack's coming from. Like, is this person trying to fuck with you? Is it your cousin, your mama? You know what I'm saying? Is it just some typical drama bullshit, like somebody just mad, but it ain't nothing real in reality? Okay, or is somebody really throwing you a rock hard in their hand, or is somebody really coming for your whole shit? So it's definitely different levels to it. So you got to decide like you can even write it down. You know what I'm saying? So spiritual baths, one is on point. You could carry other tools around with you. Sage, a little bit of sage, even something like this. This is not like white sage. This is kind of like a different type. I forgot what it's called, but you can look at it. And you can pull like a couple pieces off. Just keep it in your car or something. Y'all always see me carrying this as well. Y'all be like, what is she dabbing on herself? This is really good. I carry this in my purse everywhere. Some Florida water, go to Florida water, and then I also have a bigger bottle that I need to go grab some more. Okay. Um, those are some simple go-to ways. So if you're doing your spiritual baths each week or each month, however you do it, and then on top of it, keeping your spiritual like Palo Santo sage or Florida water, or some people keep all three. They be with the shits with the crystals on top of it. That also protect you against certain psychic attacks, spiritual attacks. You could look it up. You know, especially black tourmaline. That really got me together for a while. It really helped me see through so much shit, and then it just disappeared. I think it's somewhere in all of my stuff, but I have nowhere where she's at, or somebody found her at the perfect timing. So when they needed it for her journey. Another big way, I see why action was trying to come out to protect yourself and this new beautiful emerging version of yourself. It's definitely you got to stay committed. That same commitment that you had before you had everything, before you were this beautiful butterfly, you have to keep that same commitment that you had when you were a little caterpillar, when you were still a baby version of yourself. So like with my channel and stuff like that, I did little things with myself personally. You can even just say affirmation work and looking in the mirror, journaling and certain stuff and whatnot to track how I feel and to make sure that I'm being accountable and to make sure that I know I'm being myself. Nothing's possessing me, nothing's controlling me, nothing is getting in the way of like the overall mission. I did certain things to kind of like keep myself on point, basically. So you might have to figure out what this looks like for you beyond. So then you can kind of see who's actually caring and helping and showing you love and compassion versus who's just throwing your fucking towers and shit. And you think this is like somebody that wants to be a part of your tribe. You can know the difference, okay? There is a certain level too of like realizing and coming into this new you, the big factor around ego. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta get the ego in check, so then you can even know like, is this a real attack or am I just in my ego in my head and my ego just want to feel some type of way that is like kind of necessary, you know? So there is a differentiation between those two things. Um, but yeah, being so on point with my spiritual routine, I was able to meditate. That's a great way that I was able to just track and see what was going on around me. And it may have taken a lot of tears. It may have taken a lot of painful moments to like really be comfortable, like sit with the uncomfortability. But that was how I was able to like really monitor the monitoring spirits around me, deep meditations and stuff like that. So it also, like I was going back to the ego and shit, you know, you gotta really sit with your inner child, especially if you feel like you're also being attacked. Like, what are the normal things that you're always doing? So then, when your mood's off and like a particular person or somebody comes around, or you're going to a certain environment, you can, just like with a child or your actual child, because I know you say you have one, your baby, you can check in with yourself and see how you feel. Now, for you to be getting the reading, you probably know when you feel like something is off or some shit like that. Sorry, Moon just tried to jump on the table. And there was a point I was trying to make too, but I guess somebody does not want me to make it. But I think, you know, I always say all my readings are only able to be understood by people who are actually doing the work. So you probably already got what I'm trying to say, and that's why they told me to just, spirits could have just redirected me. It sounds like we kind of already said what it is. Like, it's kind of always going to be there, but you have options, okay? And we were talking about the divine white light bubbles and stuff like that. So, yeah, doing meditations where you're doing that, where you're focusing on your auric field, you may notice at first you have more holes, or you have like little riplets where people can still kind of get to you, family members, friends. So really healing first, just working with yourself and those that you truly feel safe around or safe with is the best way to like protect this new emergent version of you. Why would you keep a child around toxic people or in a toxic environment, you know, and that's your baby? You know, you don't want them to take on and be like a product of their environment. So being very, very stingy with self, very, very picky with self. People think this is like stupid, but it's real. You should. That's how you also protect yourself from a lot of demonic bullshit. Now, can you protect yourself from all demonic bullshit? No. You know, some shit you have to directly use your gift, whatever that is. I talk a lot of shit using tarot cards. That's my gift. I make music. That's one of my gifts. I do film. Using your gifts is another way to clear these holes out. But sometimes when you can't share your gift or do what you need to do because of the environments or the people you have around, you have to address those things. You can't run away from them. So you have to first do your own spiritual hygiene work, track and monitor what's going on around you, and then once you get a hold or a grip, like, oh, it's this person, or they're struggling with this demon, or this is the attack that I'm feeling, or this is the narrative that's trying to be warped around me, or whatever the fuck, you can use that gift to either make more people aware or figure out if more people are going through this in the circumstance situation that you're dealing with. Call it out. Basically, what you have to do is you have to call the spirit out, or you have to call it out in yourself and be honest with yourself. It's like admitting that you have a problem for you to fix it. So sometimes just admitting it to God, like just being in that space of like, spirit, what the fuck, can fix it. Okay, that can be using your gift, just expressing the fuck how you really feel. Okay, I know it sounds stupid, but it's true, and that's why we have the feeling card. Okay, because the person who ignores how they feel ignores how they feel. It's like ignoring the child. The child would just be crying, 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 and then it's like you just ignoring them and not hearing what they're saying. Don't talk about Moon, because Moon is not crying for that. She's crying for snacks. Okay, you said you're gonna come back, that you have to go to work. Okay, so I'm about to wrap this up though. So yeah, saving, compassion with saving. That's pretty much it. Yeah, once you get the proof on what's going on around you, just don't pretend you don't see it. Because then, when spirit gives you proof, you can really get deeper in the nitty gritty. Like I was saying, like, is this as a friend? Is this, are they coming for you because you just got a new car? You know what I'm saying? Okay, how do you protect yourself around that? Maybe you shouldn't be having certain conversations with them. Maybe they shouldn't be invited to the wedding. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta just know how to cookie cutter remove people out of areas of your life they ain't got no business being a part of, or they don't know how to, you know, maybe in this season be happy for you. For you have to learn how to protect yourself once again, like that baby, like a child. Okay, from whatever juju they throw at you, or these, you have to take a little bit more preventative action. It's not saying be scary, it's just saying be cautious, be wary. Don't be quick to think that a person is not capable of something, even your own mother or something, just because you love them. Because sometimes the people that you love can be used very easily, especially if they're not a strong spirit. Okay, danger, caution, injury, and something could just kind of come over them. So to prevent accidents or something trying to take your ass out, or you crashing out, or somebody trying to make you crash out because you beautiful, shining, doing your thing, or they just evil eyeing, being wicked, don't be afraid to see it for what it is. Like, that's the first way to call it out. You can actually call out these people. A lot of people think, oh, how do I stop? These people are evil eyeing me, or they're doing this weird shit to me, da 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 da. And it's like the first way is to call them motherfuckers out. That's why y'all be thinking I'm tripping when I just be cussing everybody out on my YouTube channel. But y'all notice I don't probably be going through too much raggedy ass shit because I call that shit out. It's like plucking a weed out your garden. Like, this does not belong here. I'm calling it out. I'm shining light on it. Okay, I'm not just gonna let that shit grow and fester and then it's on me. Okay, you have to let spirits know how far they can go with you. Okay, and then the right things can grow. Your business can grow. You can grow. You can grow into a beautiful connection with someone. You can grow into this beautiful new version of yourself without something trying to obstruct it. A big vibe around this message for a lot of y'all is feeling like, for Sunshine, if you're listening still, or whoever is resonating with her message, is you gotta admit it. A lot of y'all got a problem with not admitting it. Maybe this was a struggle for you, Sunshine, but you gotta admit it. And then once you admit it, that's how Spirit can reveal it to you. Like, why? Because you might think a person really hates you, and it's like, it's not even that serious or deep. You know what I'm saying? And then also sometimes you don't belong in a certain environment. That's what I was talking about. You don't belong in a certain place, and you can't wonder why you're getting this type of energy. But it's like, why are you even there? And you are who you are. And are you there for a purpose to help people get out that space and state, caring, helping? Or are you just using your gifts and like you at the wrong place at the wrong time in that kind of sense? You got to know where you belong and where you're supposed to be at, and get out of that black sheep mentality and get more into like your star power of like realizing like whatever you have going on, it means something. Everybody should not be around. Everybody don't get to be around. Once again, you that child. Okay, you gotta be willing to protect it at all costs. So it's like, just like you tell your kid like, hey, this and that, or your family member or someone you care for, be safe. You gotta apply that same energy to your own life. It sounds so like stupid or basic, but it's really that simple. Okay, and this, I see romantic cards here. I'm not gonna really acknowledge those too much. Maybe even when it comes down to people that you like, you're gonna have to call their asses out. You can't be so quick to think just because a person like you, they won't be the first ones to attack you. Okay, and if they do, and it's not always intentional. Like, I don't want y'all to think like, oh, everybody you like is gay and they're trying to attack you. No, it's not always like that. It's just like, just don't overlook them because you love their ass compassion. Okay, like, just because you care for someone, they helping you or you helping them, don't overlook it. Because then that's how you can solidify more good connections where it's actually worth saving, where you can find out, the more you do this work, the more you can know who to give an exchange with and they're not getting in the way of anything, and you can keep those people around and teach them how to protect themselves. And then it's like y'all all kind of protect each other from, oh shit, the weird fluky shit happening, like my candle and my incense trying to be pulled up. But you gotta first admit it, so then you can stop it, so that you can prevent it. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. So what's up, love? What you say? Hey, Diamond, you said, I'm new here, read the info. Do I need to donate to get a read? Yes, you do. The readings are $20. All my information, you guys, is right there in the first link in the description box. You can Cash App me or PayPal and Fire Tarot. So just let me know when you do, and then make sure you email me for your own personal YouTube linky. Okay? Or you can text me at 404-913-0086. So yeah, now that you even have come into this awareness, this in itself is like a hope. Like anything that was, once you become aware of some shit and you put your foot down, shit already gotta go in the direction that you turned it in, because you're now the wiser spirit in that situation. So anything that anybody sends to you from this day moving forward, it probably won't even really affect you, because I see this card, it says go do some real shadow work. Them damn love spells or glamour spells not working at all. Whoever could have been doing something too, because there was a lot of love cards out. It came out because of maybe love. It could be about, you could be getting attacked for your love life. It may not even be like your work or your money or just your beauty. So your beauty and your love life. But that shit, it says, damn, you're getting justice right in front of this op or enemy. Just watch how things turn around. That shit is going right back to sender, so don't worry, girl. It says they think so little of themselves, so do it in their face. Even if they think something is impossible, show them bravely it is. So you can't also be afraid to do something, because it also could be coming from family members that's just they don't understand how you're doing this, or friends, people you grew up with. So you got to understand the mindset, and then you understand the attacks. You got to understand the motive to a certain degree. You know, it says you lack nothing, and it's about, and it's some. Oh, you lack nothing, and it's so beautiful. You see that about yourself, now do the thing. Yeah, and then you won't give your power away to allow these niggas or these bitches to keep attacking you. Yeah, because they could be trying to just come for you because they don't have some level of control. And then once you understand that, then you don't give your power away. And then it's like you take the control from you. You take the power behind the attack away from them. The evil eye juju, goes back to them. Okay, so it says they can't control you. They're freaking out because they can't do anything to get rid of you or make you go broke or homeless. So, I mean, it could be your stability, mentally, emotionally, they could be trying to attack. But now that you know this and you're doing this work, it kind of, to a certain degree, a part of your protection is you popping your shit and just sharing your gifts and going out there. But you can't be so gullible and be like so loving light that y'all just walk into crazy ass. Not saying this is sunshine, but I know y'all. A lot of y'all listen to her reading. You just walk into stupid ass situations and then wonder why like you got thrown some weird energy when you know damn well you ain't even supposed to be there or be around them people or be doing something. Like you gotta know how to like chill and know where you belong and when you supposed to be there or not, like where you supposed to be at, and take your ass there. When spirit tell you get the fuck out of there, you get the fuck out of there and you don't think twice. Okay, so I hope that helps you guys. I hope that helped you, sunshine. At the same time, don't make irrational decisions. Don't ever make irrational or crazy life altering decisions based on tarot cards. These are for entertainment purposes. Make sure you guys trust your intuition first and use this as confirmation of wherever you're at on your journey. Don't make a decision off of your tarot reader message or something, especially if it's not a personal reading and you haven't even been thinking about this or sleeping on the whatever you about to decide to do for some time and got your own clarity from God on what to do. But anyway, sunshine, just stay in a part of your protection is being in this beautiful energy. It's not about hiding, and anybody that wants you to hide or that makes you feel like you can't sit pretty, protect yourself from them. Stay away from them at all costs until they get it together. Some people may come around, your mama, your friend, the people who care for you, or your sister, cousin, whatever. Some people who really value the relationship they have with you will check themselves, and the more you do shadow work, you will hold up a mirror to them, and they will realize what they're doing and stop. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of wicked people out in this world, and you have to just honor that and use all the tools you got. If you got to cover your head at night or whatever, do that. If you have to, when you walk into certain rooms, you're dealing with certain individuals, you got to move different, okay? Like, because you know it's a room full of vultures, do that. But spiritual warfare never really stops. Um, so just remember that and don't give up the fight or think like, oh, I can't do this, because at one point you weren't even spiritual or aware of none of this shit and you were getting out there and putting yourself out there and doing all kind of stuff as a child. It's just we have to learn how to do that again as adults. We have to learn how to find that level of comfortability or safety within ourselves. And so the more we can trust ourselves and our intuition, then we know where to do that. We know how to do that without being afraid or scared, and we know who's getting in the way of that, and it's just a fucking demon, and they don't know, they ain't on no real mission, okay? Because when you really on a mission and do what you're supposed to do, as long as you're around good people, they ain't really gonna ever evil eye you, because it's like you still in the shine and all this other people naturally do that for anything. They just be a little hateration. But honestly, you being in your energy helps other people get into their power. So don't get that twisted. Like, oh, I need to shut down so people can adjust to people could be okay with. No, don't ever make yourself small to fit in a room or some shit like that. Nah, fuck that. That actually allows more attacks to happen when y'all try to like dim y'all light. Pop your fucking shit, okay? And that's how you will get a clear awareness of who the fuck is even around you, and even if you should even be around these people, if that's even your clique, your people, or whatever. And don't try to fake it once you do see like any kind of evil intent, okay? That's when you put a stop to it. So you'll know who gives a fuck, who cares, even if they come in the face of family, and who doesn't. So love you, girl.